Tonight we are making smothered cabbage with this sausage from the meat market and some bacon. And we're also going to make green bean casserole.
Merry Christmas.
He likes it. He likes it. So we got all this stuff, and the only thing we need besides this is the seasonings, which we will put in a few minutes. But stuff from the meat market is better than the stuff from the grocery store. Chop this bacon into little pieces, and you're gonna use half of it for the green bean casserole, and the other half is gonna go in the cabbage. 4 cans of drained green beans with 2 cans of cream of mushroom. Drop all the bacon. We're gonna use half for each recipe, so cook it all together, and then I'm gonna take out half. I seasoned all this, but I forgot to tell you, you're gonna need a bag of Monterey Jack or Kobe Jack cheese. I'm gonna spray this with cooking spray and dump all that in there. Also, I'm gonna add a little bit of ranch seasoning into this. All right, time to chop up this sausage. We got that on the side. I'm gonna start chopping up this cabbage. You gotta rinse it off and cut it in quarters or eighths. Got this bacon going pretty good. We're gonna take it out, split it up, but we're gonna cook the cabbage in those gratons. Cook the cabbage in that good stuff. I have to cut this core out also. All right, he got the bacon out. I'm gonna put half of that into my mixture for my green beans. And I'm gonna drop these in there. I'm gonna put this bacon in here and mix this up. Get ready to put that in the pan. He's over there chopping the onion, and I'm gonna do this. And when these are done, we're gonna pull that out and put the onion in there to deglaze and get all this stuff off the bottom. This stuff is always good, unless it gets pitch black or something. You gotta watch it, but leave that there until the onions get in there. We're gonna take out all this sausage, drain it with the bacon. As soon as you take out the sausage, put all the onions in there. The onions are gonna break up all this stuff on the bottom eventually. A little bit of beer. Forgot to tell you all that. Woo! Okay. It's coming up already. All of the flavor. We cook that down for about 15 minutes until these are tender. And this is 2 whole heads of cabbage I've chopped up. The onions are looking good. Dump it all in. You can put it in a couple of stages. Scrape it out. And just as it minimizes, or whatever you call it. What do you call it? As it shrinks. I don't know what you call it. Anyway, as it does, then you can just add more if you have a smaller pot, but I have a big one. I'm dumping a whole can of chicken broth in here, and then we're gonna, and then we're gonna add the meat. My bad, dog.
My bad.
All that meat. Mix this up. I'm gonna watch it for a little while and keep pulling the bottom to the top. Just pull it to the top.
I got chicken
Keep this
broth
going and
between my
keep
toes.
checking it. We're gonna cover it for about 20 minutes, kind of on medium-low. Might need to stir it once or twice and let it go. And then we're gonna take the top off and let the liquid kind of evaporate out. I got this ready to put in the oven. I'm gonna set the timer for 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna take it out, and we're gonna cover it with those crispy fried onions and put it back in for another 15 minutes. All right, y'all, that is still cooking down, and I added some of this T-Boy's Cajun seasoning that my friend makes. I'm gonna tag him so y'all can check that out. It's pretty good, and I added salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, whatever makes you happy. Spread them all out on top. This is gonna be a loaded green bean casserole because it has cheese and bacon in it. I'll pop this back in the oven for another 15 minutes. You can cook this down, caramelize it as long as you want, or it just depends on how soft you like your cabbage. This is our meal. You can cook a meat with this. You can make this as a side dish if you wanted to, but this has bacon, sausage, cabbage, and then I have the casserole in the oven. And right now we're living paycheck to paycheck like most people, so this is the cheapest thing I could think of. We're not cooking a meat with this. This is our meat, and this is healthy, and that's what it is. All right, y'all, look at that. that is the green bean casserole. I'm gonna let this rest for a little bit. Here is the finished cabbage. And that is supper. Sasebo. I'm gonna have both of these recipes in the Pepper app, which is linked in my bio, so you can check them out really shortly. I'm going to type them in, and if you want them, that's where they'll be.